My name is Yula, and today we're gonna read Vicky Angel story, and we should start reading from chapter 4. So yesterday's stories was about that Vicky have turned into a ghost. So let's see this Vicky story for today. Now, are you ready for this zombie with a lot of stories? Now here we go. And first you should read Vicky Angel, starting at chapter 4. I don't believe it. What do you think it's like for me, says Vicky. It's bad enough when you see a ghost. It's much older being one. You really are? Don't look so deaf, Jade. Of course I am. Okay, now we have to do you shoving your hand throwed me a bit. Put your hands up. Go on. Not there. You know how ticklish I am. I can still feel sort of, even if you can't feel me. My hand shaky stitches through Vicky's waist. She gets the giggles. I started giggling too. I always catch the giggles from Vicky. We get into heaps of trouble at school. Oh God, I'm in trouble now. There's a little crowd of white-faced mourners standing at the edge of the pavement, looking the tire marks in the road at the flowers where Vicky died. They're looking at me too, and I'm laughing. Can they see it too, Vicky? Nope, don't think so. Well, we had better make sure. She dances up to the middle-aged woman in the t-shirt and leggings, waves her hands right in front of her face. The woman doesn't blink. Vicky laughs. Can you hear me? She bellows right into her ear. The woman's head doesn't jerk. She's looking right at me, frowning. She can't hear you either, I say. No, but she can't hear you either, says Vicky. You'll have to talk in a whisper, Jade. Try not to move your lips. Why do you think I am, Bolenquist? I mutter. The woman is coming over me. Help! Did you hear about the accident? She says. Obviously not. The girl about your age, your school too. She ran over. Today it was awful. Blood all over. Silly old bat. I didn't spill a drop of blood, says Vicky. Tell her to show up. And fancy wearing leggings with a bum like that. I have to fight to keep up straight face. The woman jabbers away, getting unpleasantly excited. Two girls, 6 farmers in the track suits after games practice. I have got their arm around each other. They're both crying, though I'm not sure they've got spoken to Vicky. They know her well. Everyone in our school knows Vicky. Isn't that Vicky Waters' friend? One says, looking startled. They blink at me if as they caught me doing something disgusting in the public. Looks sad, I thought. Vicky hisses. Come on, cry a little. Act like you care. My head is spinning. They comes over to talk to me, sullen and red-eyed. Where were you with Vicky when it happened? One asks, speaking in a husband holy voice like a bee car. I nod. Vicky's nodding too, playing like a fool. It must be so awful for you. I just can't believe it, can you? I nod again. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, any of this. You look as if you're still in shock. Would you like us to walk you home? I panic at this. No, I'm fine. Well, I'm not, obviously, but I think I want to be on my own. I hurry on before they argue with me. Vicky hurries too. I'm certainly not on my own. Vicky Vicky doesn't just walk beside me, she rushes ahead and circles back, whirling around me, even through me. Then she hovers above my head, grinning down at me. I have to crane my neck to talk to her. Are you flying? It's pretty cool, right? Have you got the wings? Vicky feels. Nope, good. It must be a bit uncomfy, dragging me down at the back. And how could you wear the bra with the great feathery bits getting in the way to the strap? Are you wearing a bra now? The knickers and all your other stuff? Of course. What kind of creepy question is that? Well, I don't know. I mean, you don't really think the ghost having underwear? I suddenly realized what Vicky's wearing. The really gorgeous black trousers and the black and silver designer top. We look at the style when Vicky's mom took us to the Lakeland shopping center. She needs me cooking in greens. Don't they look good, Al? Where did you get them? Well, I haven't had time to go wandering around the great shopping center in the sky, says Vicky, rolling her eyes. I simply decided what I wanted to wear and they just met her eyes. Net. Huh? Can't you get some for me too? No, mine are kind of ghost level. Look, says Vicky, holding her top out. My finger flips right toward the metro, feeling nothing. But you're joking about the shopping center in the sky, please. But have you been there? Haven't? I haven't had a chance, have I? I only died this afternoon. I've just been this kind of drifting ever since. I'm probably still in the state of shocking. Me too, Vicky. Vicky, what is it like dying? She walls me around, making me feel dizzy, but she doesn't say anything. Tell me. We always tell each other everything. It was so quick. I was just yakking away to you, right? And then you don't. Please don't. I don't want to remember. No wonder. But she takes pity on me. Okay, so this car goes whack right into me, and when I go wham on the ground, and then it's all muddy. They're all the terrible guilty bit, and someone is holding my hand. Me, I know it was you. There, you're in my dying moments, Jade. And then you did die? What did it feel like? You sound like the one stupid journalist. Tell us what you feel like when your brain swelled up and your heart went put. Vicky, and sprayed it all over the front page of our tablets. Okay, let's lying in there in the hospital. And these medicines are mucking around with me and the way they do in her. And this is a shadow guy with a long greasy hair. Yes, I saw him. He was a bird troll banging away in my chest. Then someone else said, we have lost her. And then they stopped. I was still lying there feeling a bit stunned. Then I just gave this weird wriggle and sort of stepped out of my body, like stepping out of your clothes. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. And I just kind of floated upwards. I knew it would be like that. I saw the doctors and nurses down below. It's very odd just seeing the top of people's heads. Then I drift round the corridors, taking it all in. I kept hopping. It was just one of those out-of-body experiences, and this pretty-haired doctor gave me a heart just 1 pound for luck, and I suddenly jerked back into my body alive. Oh, But then I found a nurse telling my mom and dad, "Can't they see you?" I don't think so. Dad can't, but Mom, I tried to touching her when she shriveled and she felt something. But she couldn't seem to see me or hear me either. But I can. Well, I've always had our own secret language, haven't we? And sometimes you'll know exactly what I'm going to say before I've started to say it. "Oh, Vicky, I knew we couldn't be parted," said passionately. A boy wandering the path kicking the school back like a football stops in the dead in his tracks, blinks at me, anxiously picks up his dusty school bag and runs. "You not," Vicky says, whisper. We are nearly home at the corner where Vicky goes her way and I go mine. "I want to go home," Vicky says, tears suddenly spilling down to her cheeks. "Oh, Vicky," I try to put my arms around her. It's like embracing a shadow. "It's so weird. I can't believe it. I don't want to be dead," she sobs. "I want to be me again, a real me. I hate just floating around, not having life in anymore." "Don't cry so, Vic," I said. I take a tissue and try to mop her face, but her tears roll around the cheeks and the tissue starts dry. "I want my mom," Vicky sobs. "I want to go home even if they can't see me." "But will you come back to me?" I beg. "Yes, of course." "When?" "I don't know," Vicky snips. "You don't make appointments with the ghost, Jade. We just materialize and when we choose." She gives me a watery smile and waves, and then sort of swims in her air, fading from view. I can't call after her again and again. She doesn't come back. I feel so lost and lonely without her. All the horror comes back, and I have to go home. I hate my home. We live in a second floor flat on the Offord Estates. Mom used to wait when we get our own place one day. Maybe even one of the black and white houses in the Tudor ravine where Vicky lives. Vicky doesn't live. I still can't take it in. I walked down the stairs along the balcony. Mom is at me the second step inside the front door. "For God's sake, Jade, where have you been?" "I've been home for work in half an hour. We have been worried sick." The weird way she's carrying on. Recently she's been going around the hardly remembers I'm here. She doesn't even listen if I talk to her. Her dad's never bothered with me much anyway, but now he puts his arm around and rubs the cheeks against mine. He hasn't shaved yet, and still smells of bed. I wiggled away from him. "What's up, Jade? Are you in trouble? You like something bad's happened." "It has," I say, my voice is catching. "Don't give me any sub stuff," said Mom. "You've been mucking around with Vicky, haven't you? Where did you go? Run shops? Or at McDonald's?" "I'm not having this, Jade. You're not enough to have a slop of yourself. You're coming straight home from school in future. Do you hear me? I'm not having that Vicky leading you astray." "She won't anymore." "What do you mean?" Pat says Dad. I don't talk in the silly, dramatic way," says Mom. "What happened? Have you and Vicky had a row?" "Vicky's dead," I say, standing them in both silence. Mom shakes her head, patting her curls. "What a whack this way. Don't be silly, Jake. Vicky's dead." She is. She got run over by a car," I said, my voice going high-pitched, as if I'm going to scream any minute. Oh my God, says Mom, and she suddenly got her arms around me now. What about you, Jade? Dear goodness, have you hurt yourself? No, it was just Vicky. We were outside school and the car. Mom's rocking at me if I'm a baby again. There, lovey, there now. I went into the ambulance with her, I say into Mom's navy worksuit. I held her hand and I kept talking to her. I waited ages at the hospital. I kept hoping they'd be able to do an operation, anything, but she's dead. What a lovely girl. Poor Vicky, Dad whispers. Poor Jade, says Mom, and she holds me so tight I can't breathe. Now it's chapter 5. So now the story is about that day gone to home, and the main character Jade told her family about Vicky's dead. So let's see this sad but scary and really fun. Not fun, but it's really fun actually. So let's see the story for tomorrow. Maybe we should get a new book for tomorrow. And please don't visit my YouTube, and bye bye everyone. See you tomorrow, Tuesday.